White Cosmic Wind, day 13 and the last day of the wave, and it is after sunset as it's so dark as you can see, so we are moving into the next wave and blue magnetic night. And so describing these two archetypes together, we've been on the journey of love, and the journey of love is to light our soul's light within us so that we can go into the dark and find our way out of the other side, which will be the warrior wave. So you can see where this is going. We grounded in the first wave of this castle, and now we've been in the second wave, which is to refine our connection to love and the divine and Great Spirit, and have that connection with Great Spirit. So we have the communication with Great Spirit that will allow us to be online with the divine, so that we can trust to navigate forward into the dark unknown. So blue magnetic night is the reading for the beginning of the wave that we're going into, and this wave of blue night is the dark abyss, the dark night of the soul, but also the dream field of unlimited possibilities. And when we have fear in our space, then obviously this is going into those fears and shadows so that we can free ourselves from them, so that we can step into our power. And that's why it's necessary to remember that this dark night of the soul is leading us to the warrior wave, where we will be fearless, where we have faced our Achilles heel and healed all the shadows and wounds within us with the light of Great Spirit and our heart that is with us, so that there is nothing to fear anymore. We are free. What is freedom but being fearless? And being fearless but in the space of the heart, because we're in trust, not fearless as in careless, but fearless as in free. And so that's this journey of blue night that we are in. Blue night is that infinite void with the pure potentiality, the Wu Wei, where everything exists in an energetic waveform but hasn't been collapsed into a reality by consciousness. And we need to learn how to return to that space, return to the dream field and dream again. Remember the dream of our soul, and also begin the co-creative process, because that is how we created this reality. We dreamt it. We are the dream of ourselves. But in the reality, we've become identified with our small self. But when we go into the void, we can expand into our spiritual selves. And as we've been in this journey with the white dog wave to come to today's energy, which was and is still in between stages between cosmic wind and blue magnetic night. So cosmic wind is the breath of life, the communication of spirit, and it's the journey of love to return us to our spiritual truth and our connection with Great Spirit, which will allow us to be fearless in the creation that we are in, and allow us to step into the role of being conscious co-creators with the divine, creating the next reality that we want to experience. So we're moving forward, we're evolving. And so it's necessary for this blue night energy to be embraced. And in the white wizard era that we're in, blue night is the planetary position, so the manifestation point. So that is speaking to self-mastery, is being able to go into the dark fearlessly and manage that space in order to create, because what comes after blue night is yellow seed, and we are going into a yellow seed galactic year, yellow electric seed, and it is in the dark that the seeds are germinating. And so it is that we have to be able to go deep into that dark unknown space and reclaim the inner light and the dream of our soul, and also learn the mechanics of this dream that we're in, and the lucid dreaming that, being awake in our dreams, our night dreams, allows us to be awake in our daydream, because this is a dream and we are the dream of ourselves. And so it is that we are now in this blue night wave, which will take us through these key points. So we'll have blue overtone hand, which is the core purpose of the wave, which is the knowing of what to do. As we return to the dream field and we go and retrieve the dream of our soul, we will know what to do. And as we go into the darkness, we are healing the darkness and allowing it to express in a creative way, because what we've put in the darkness is not necessarily the darkness, not necessarily what we need to disown. We may need indeed to discover that this part of ourselves that we've hidden away is actually our true gift to give. So it's this healing of what we've interpreted the dark night of the soul and the dark and unknown to be, but actually we're going to discover that the blue night is abundance and unlimited potentiality. And from that point we move to the intention point of the wave, which will be blue solar monkey. So the intention of our soul. What was the dream of our soul? What is in the inner child, which is the key part that's holding our fears into place, because the wounded child. So another chance to free the wounded child from the fears that has kept it from connecting to its potentiality. And then that brings us to the end of the wave, which will be blue cosmic eagle. So awakening the third eye, being able to see in the dark, being able to see with the true eye of the heart, so that we can step into our soul purpose and mission in the warrior wave.